Protection. The key components of protective measures are to detect, delay, and respond to malicious acts. Detect. An organization or facility can detect malicious actions through security sensors, for example, entry and exit controls, which may include X-ray inspections, searches, and metal detectors, personal surveillance, and monitoring of operational process. It is difficult to detect the insider's actions because, unlike an outsider, an insider might have the access and knowledge to bypass many of the detection measures. As a result, the insider must be caught later in the attack sequence while manipulating records or data to commit an attack. Difficulty lies in the fact that an insider who is granted access to knowledge or physical locations has the plausible deniability to say they're simply doing their job. One method of combating this is through the implementation of the two-person rule. In monitoring a specific area, this rule requires that at least two people are present to verify that all necessary actions are conducted as authorized. Another method of detection is through tracking the location of personnel within a facility or through logging into cyber systems. This not only protects against malicious intent, but also is helpful information to trace events if an attack were to occur. Delay. Delaying an attack can be done through personnel, procedures, or physical barriers. The goal is to significantly increase the time it takes for an adversary to commit an attack. Examples of such methods include physical barriers such as vaults and locks, surveillance and physical escorts throughout facilities, compartmentalization and complexity of tasks, including multi-step processes and separation of duties among multiple individuals, special processes and operations, including material access verification, emergency exit controls, false evacuation alarm prevention, and system safety designs, which include redundant equipment and automatic equipment shutdown. Response. All employees must be trained to detect malicious behavior and respond accordingly. Many organizations neglect this step because they believe that having a planned response is a sign of weakness or lack of confidence in their security system or employees. The fact of the matter is that no security system is accurate 100% of the time. If an entity does not plan for how to respond after a successful attack is committed, they are leaving themselves in the position where the impact of a successful attack is not able to be mitigated. It is important to remember, however, that any person involved in a response effort could themselves be an insider using the response to mask their attack. Mitigate or minimize consequences. If the attack involves the loss of information, the organization must identify the scope of the loss. If there is a chance their security system is compromised, they must update and change their procedures. An inventory should be conducted to identify the volume of theft if the target was physical material. A report must then be made to the proper authorities if the material is sensitive or controlled, for example, chemical or nuclear materials. If a violent attack occurs, the organization must follow their predetermined emergency response plan and repair any damage inflicted on the facility.